Buddy.
Hi, Steve.
Hello. Hi, Aaron. How are you doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. How
It
are
feels
you?
like we're doing the podcast right now.
Kind of, sort of in person, though.
In person.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. How you feeling?
I'm mostly awake, so that's actually as good as I get in most days.
Oh, man. Let's turn the chat on so I don't miss something.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You never know who might
Yeah, people talk to us.
Yeah, bro. Okay, so here we are. We're streaming live right now on YouTube and Facebook, and we're getting ready to watch episode 8 of the short films that we created in the Horrorverse to build those backstories for our characters that we'll see in the features.
Yes. That's what we're going to do.
So why are you here on this one?
Because I directed most of this one.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah. You helped out a lot, though.
I didn't do shit that day.
That's bullshit.
I
you
really
did
didn't.
the second unit. I'll point out all the shit you did.
But I didn't do anything till the end of the night. Yeah. It was like way late. I was just letting you handle it.
You're just trying to throw off blame now. Watch. He's gonna be like, yeah, no, Steve did this shit. I didn't do it.
I'll tell a story too, because I wrote every one of the 8 originally. And I never liked the bullet episode. Yeah, I didn't like what I wrote. It seemed so bleh. But I was also going really cheap. Like I wasn't trying to make them overly difficult to do. Yeah. So but I just wasn't happy with that one. And then you were like, dude, yeah, I'll write it. Let me write it. And then you wrote it, and it's badass.
Yeah. And way more complex.
Yeah. What made you though do that story that way? I
think that the main thing was like, one, I knew Carl, and I had seen a couple of bits of Carl, and I'm like, I can write a motherfucker for him. And then like we were talking about John Woo movies, and I remember I was like, who would be the correct John? Oh, and then it was Jasmine. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we got to do like the whole cop and assassin thing, and it kind of came together organically. And then I was like, well, we used the shield, and then that's where we went wrong because Aaron was like, well, we got to have it done in a month, though. I'm like, I will get it done in a month. We will do it in a month. I won't sleep for a month, but we'll do it in a month. And so we like built the shield, which I think took as long to build the fake shield that she uses in it than to actually make the effect on it. Yeah. And
how did you make that shield, by the way?
Basically, it was a tabletop. It was a big plastic tabletop. We got one more. And I hope Jasmine's happy because it's way smaller. And I was happy because it took me a day instead of like a month. Mm-hmm. So, we got another one.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And the shit for it should be coming today. Yeah. It's going to be no joke. But you already got the base of it ready.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Yeah. I had my son with it. He was all happy.
It looks good, man. Okay. So John Woo.
Mm-hmm. And then of course, like we knew what we wanted the character to be like a John Woo-ian assassin kind of thing.
Yeah. And I had that idea in my head that, he lost someone in the past that was important to him. And that's,
if we had a bigger budget, we would have probably gone full face off and like had him do the horse bit and all that probably.
And I would have loved that too.
I would have loved that.
But what's fun is that we still pulled off a better backstory for Bullet than what I originally wrote, which is what I'm happy. And then you were able to do the same thing with a lot of other scripts and the future scripts we did. You spice them up, dude.
I like doing it. And it's kind of nice because you don't have to do like as near as much of the nuts and bolts of it to begin with. And I kind of, like I like coming up with them, but it takes me way longer to do the first draft. And it's like I just shit out the first draft, but it's a long, I have a lot of fiber.
You have a different process of writing too. You'll like still bullet point the entire story throughout the script, but then you'll write certain sequences. Yeah, you do it way different. Like me, I'll sit there and I write it all. Yeah. But it just all comes out usually. Yeah. But it's not as tight dialogue wise. Like my dialogue is weak.
I don't think that's true.
It's there to get the point across, but the spice isn't there. You know what I mean? And you add that flair that I like.
I think it's just rewriting. I think if you spent a couple of rewrites and you were like, let me spice this up a bit, you're like, Steve likes doing it. Fuck off.
Exactly. That's why I let you do it because I don't like to do all that. Yeah. Like, I'm already thinking about the other next phase after it's on paper. So, all right, dude. Bullet. This is the last one, and then after this episode, it kind of rolls right in.
Yeah, who knows? So, we might do an Awake in the Darkness at some point, too.
I think so.
I think it'd be really fun.
I think we should do them with all the features.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. They'll be longer. Obviously.
Yes, it will.
That's okay, though. Okay. Well, I think I can get this started if I remember how to do it. We're going to switch the cameras over. Something like that. Oh, yep. That's how it works. And I think I need to go here. And Are you ready?
I am ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final short film we made in the Horrorverse, Codename Bullet, directed by Mr. Steve Eaton.
Bullet.
Oh, we're getting lag already? That's awesome. Well, of course we're going to get lag the first day you're here, Steve.
That's true.
Yes,
I bring the lag with me.
And a fire engine and everything else.
Oh, there he is. There's Carl.
It caught up. Jesus Christ.
I like that shot. That's all Aaron right there.
Yeah, handheld too, baby.
Handheld too, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck around. Need no goddamn gimbal.
Because the goddamn thing didn't work that day anyway.
It never does. I hate balancing that thing. All right, here we go.
Typical indie behind the back shot.
It's in back.
Revealing the amazing and wonderful Jasmine.
Oh.
I love the lipstick choice that she picked on that.
Yeah, she's badass.
Bullet.
She's got the look.
Armpit.
Yeah.
Middle of the screen.
Don't look at me like
Dude,
that.
if I would have done that, though, you would have seen all the debris from the deodorant in there. But at least Carl's clean.
Yeah.
I know you got enough ordnance to take down a small country.
I do.
Yeah, he does.
And I figured you wouldn't simply just tell me that you were getting paid to track down a multiversal tomb made of human skin.
I love it. I'm sorry. I love to have the backstory that we don't know.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
Not going to say I'm going to do that.
And I like that Carl seems like he's a little bit flirty, but
so
not like real
Max
flirty.
will say when I tell him that you're working?
Carl's kind of like that in real life.
I know.
Yeah, he does it to me all the time, but I kind of give him the pushback
about what
he could do better than me.
Did you forget about who you're dealing with? Okay, do you not know what his little circle jerk will do when they find out?
Circle jerk. That's what we call
They're
it.
going to put a bullet in you, David.
Well, that's your writing, though. You've got that flair.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm trying to be
That's actually the
here
long
as a
firm
friend.
of the EOC is a circle jerk.
That's right.
A friend would be helping. You're here giving orders. And you know I don't do orders.
Goddamn, no, he doesn't. He'd take that
I'm a
shit.
professional that you can't afford.
She probably could afford him, though. I mean,
Fine.
I imagine he's like 10 grand a day kind of guy.
He might be something like
Stay away from it.
Credit card.
That's an order.
You got it, Miss Doll. I was walking.
I wrote that. I did write that, and he had fun with it.
It's so good. He's got a smooth arrogance to him. I love
does.
those. Love it.
And I like actually that pretty much all of the characters that we have pretty much are the people on a certain level. Like we're like, okay, if you went through special forces training or whatever, this is probably the person you would end up being.
Exactly.
Bit cast a type.
Yeah, especially Bullet.
Oh,
yeah. And Bullseye, too. Yeah.
And Tank, Jesus.
Tank is Tank.
Yeah, it's just Peter.
It is Peter. All right. We get to see Mr. Lee Raymond.
Hey, dude.
I remember telling poor Lee, I was like, just pretend like you're holding a rock between your butt cheeks and you'll have it dead.
Okay.
That's some good advice there.
Yeah. Okay. And if you look at him, he really does look like he's holding it.
If you can do me a favor.
It's heavy.
I need you to walk your skinny ass upstairs and grab me a book.
Get that book.
We have a lot of books. Who the fuck is we?
I love how we intertwine
like meeting.
You know, those obscure things that we're trying to pull into the Horrorverse, like the Necronomicon, or the Hellraiser box, all that stuff, and give it meaning like others want this shit.
Yeah, and I think if we would have if we would have known, if we could have gone to the end of the series and then gone backwards, like these people would probably be a more specific thing, like they might be certain bikers that show up later on or something.
Right.
But we knew roughly what we were going for.
Yeah.
That rock just fell out of his butt.
So the brother.
Oh.
Worst special effect in the whole goddamn series. That one right there, if you rewound it, which we won't, the blood looks fucking terrible.
But you did this on the whim.
Yes.
Quickly. And it still pays off, right? It pays off. You know what happened.
It's okay.
Yeah.
This bit here. Oh, this is me actually.
Yeah, this is you coming downstairs.
I remember, I forget who was near the stairs, but I was like, I full on put myself upside down on the stairs. Like, you don't need to do that. You don't. They're not going to see you. It's going to be red. And I'm like, I know, but I have to suffer for my art.
Yes, you do. You have Steve down there somewhere. Where are you at the floor?
There I am. Yeah, I think I just got my glasses right before this. Like for the first time. Oh, I love this part. This part took us so goddamn long.
Yeah, you guys were up there for a bit. We weren't even up there.
Yeah. I think it turned out okay.
Yeah.
But
assassin.
I remember
I want the books.
certain actors that won't be named were like, are we getting to the rest of the movie?
Right, it's a break from the hell you were.
David Stoker.
Dude, he kills.
Yeah, he's great. He is great.
I'm not scared of going to hell.
Liar. Once more.
Something that's great about Stoker too is that like he knows
When
just
I
to put
say
enough
stop
camp in it to have a little fun with every part of it.
Yes.
What do you want and what do you offer?
And he's got an intensity though, like that's subtle.
It's like Nicolas Cage, where you're like, okay, you're kind of insane, but that's an actual human being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. He's good.
We want the end.
Am I talking to you or am I talking to the book?
Oh.
I'm getting real tired of this royal weed bullshit.
We want the end. Can you bring us the end?
Yep.
Going on, Bullet.
And this we shot in Chuck's house on a green screen. It's okay.
It's not bad at all. I actually dig it. In fact, I didn't know when you were getting ready to do the effect, it was going to look this good. Like that shadow effect you did right there is dope.
Oh,
That's
you,
dope, dude. That really is. I was like, how the fuck did you do that, Steve?
And it's not even a person. It's just a picture.
It's great.
Yeah. Like I played around with the light so it kind of looked like it was moving, but it's
Yeah.
just a picture.
You did fucking phenomenal, dude. And she was so nervous.
Yeah, poor kid.
That's my daughter's friend.
Dad?
She was on the track team too. She's a badass.
Did she win too?
Yeah, she plays third leg on the in the 4x1 relay. She's fast as fuck too.
It's okay. Everything's okay.
Everything's okay.
A little bit glinting in the beard. You didn't see that? Nobody's watching. I
No.
saw that.
And a little on the nose and the lip, but that's okay.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
We don't have to.
There's so much of this shit I'm like, I wanted to do again, but like I said, I did it in a month.
I know you did. And when I actually punched in on him on that shot
Mhm.
because his forehead up here was
It's a little
really blue.
sheeny.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Bob? How you doing, bro?
Hey, Bob.
Good to see you, Bob.
Yeah, tracking that bullet to her head.
Why'd you
wasn't-
bring me back? I was in
That
the
one
light.
looks okay.
You son of
First
a
one's
bitch.
a little bit rough.
That's when those practicals come in handy. All right.
And we argued a little bit about the editing, I think, on this part here. I was like, no, it's got to be this shot. And you're like, why? It makes no goddamn difference. I'm like, because it's got to be.
We bring you, assassin.
And there's a much prettier part of this
You
park that
have found
Aaron would have
wood.
loved to, like, right behind where they are. And I was like, no, but it's kind of ugly. And I like that.
So-
And he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah, you remember that?
True to the
I forgot about
spirit
that.
of life.
And that's a little bit of
Bring
AI
it to
work
his
when it was just
brother,
coming around with
his father.
the bullet in his head.
That worked out good too.
Yeah, I did. Like, that one I was
All
pretty
for
happy
the
with.
Oh shit, are you meaning they used AI a little bit in this?
But
We
it's
invite
machine
you
learning,
to
like, it's
join
not like-
us.
That's a whole
To be
conversation. We'll have another day.
Yeah, we
To
can
be
talk about
swallowed by the heart.
Aaron's like
Yeah.
5 or 7 different dudes in this, by the way, on the red.
that. Oh, there you go.
That's one of them, I think.
Any guy you see that falls like crazy is usually
That's him. Yeah.
I love that shit. Look at Carl, no joke.
I'll kill you.
Yeah.
We would expect no less.
And David Stoker was a fucking
You're not gonna
baller
wrap me,
in this scene because we
swallow
basically
me,
had him for a certain amount of time.
whatever
We're
the
like,
hell
okay,
else you got.
do the whole script. This one shot. Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Give
He
me
nailed
that
it.
goddamn book.
That's. Ooh,
Yeah, it's
that
fun.
shit you directed.
That's
I
no
like
joke.
that. A lot of this stuff was great. You and Ryan.
Rod,
Oh yeah, Ryan was
that's
helping
all
me
you
with
can
that.
do to save your soul, Bullet. You'll be running until you die, and we will still have it.
Say we one more motherfucking time.
If that's not Samuel Jackson,
We
I don't know what's going on.
own you.
You don't own shit.
There he is. There's Aaron. There's
Your mom.
I think it's Jeff.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, here we go.
Aaron saved my ass because we didn't get that shot in that one. And he put in a picture. It's great.
Yeah.
There it is.
Say my
And
name.
the light looks good because
Yeah,
she's
it
holding a giant LED.
Look at that shield you made, dude.
Yeah.
And people shit when they see that. It's so good.
Aaron kills it on the editing.
Well, one thing I could have done is to make sure we got a couple shots that were reloading.
Oh yeah.
So no people knew he was getting reload.
Okay. His superpower is that he never needs to reload. That's real.
Come on.
Yeah, fucking Ryan was doing these fun shots like that. I loved it. And this one, I think he wasn't planning for it, and then I kept moving his back. I'm like, no, just go right around her.
It's good. It's that fucking Michael Bay shot.
Yeah, totally.
In every reality, in every realm of nature and supernature, we will!
Thank you, Focus.
Yeah.
I love this line from her.
Yeah,
You did.
you did it.
Good. But will it stay that way?
And this is the classic 2-shot that you have to get when everybody needs to go the fuck home.
Yeah. It works.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You don't know?
Look, death with these things is more like a spectrum. If it's any consolation, it's certainly deader than it was.
And that's cool. I mean, we're hinting at a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That's not comforting.
I know.
Damn Necronomicon, bro.
The book is mine.
Oh.
Hey, if you think you can own it, trust me, it owns you.
And Jasmine's so good in this.
Evil.
Like, Jasmine and Carl just,
Exactly.
They complement each other well.
they really
You know,
do.
Micah was an innocent, beautiful child. That thing can't touch beauty like that.
I do like the score in this.
Evil.
good. It's good.
It
score.
can't
Mhm.
touch.
Yeah, Focus is not wrong. It's tricky to do a drastic height distance
Serious.
like that, but
Mhm.
Call the motherfucker.
call the motherfucker.
Call that motherfucker. I got the shot, though. We got the shot.
Yeah.
It's like Pulp Fiction. Get the shot. Uh-oh.
You got it.
Is that Bill Ray Jr. back there, bro?
Yes, it is. I think that's the, is that the first moments we see?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first one with
Yeah.
Dr. Sear.
Mhm. And this is something I wrote and I added on to your script for Bullet.
Mhm.
I was just felt like one more thing we can hint at, you know, before we go into the features.
And that's my writing all over the place.
Yeah, it was great too. You winged that out on set.
And the lighting. I'm happy about the lighting here. I love that's just 2 LED lights over somebody's head, but it makes them look all cool.
Yeah.
Are elevating. You should pull the plug.
Pull the plug, bro.
No,
Oh,
not yet.
because we're badasses.
No.
That's why.
Just yet.
Razor ain't even twitching yet.
No,
He's
bro.
fine.
He's fine, dude. Come on.
I wish I would have had a picture of what all I put on that board. There is probably some, I think of like, there's like a high viewer if you're looking.
Yeah, there's
Hello.
a ton of cool shit up there. We should freeze frame it one of these days. Put it up there.
79%, 81%.
Lower the input level.
They can take it.
They can take it.
Yeah, and Aaron's directing
Maintain
in this
print
part
stream.
is just real intensive. I like it.
It turned out pretty good.
Mhm.
I like the shot choices. Work. Oh shit!
There you go.
Max. We should get them out of there.
Does nobody
Insane.
listen to Dr. Sear?
Nobody
I
does.
see that. Oh, Focus asked, what was the idea of getting Jasmine the shield?
What was it? The idea of that was I just wanted some Marvel shit in this movie.
Yeah.
I really did.
And the reason they
Really?
looked different was because Steve was overthinking that shit. Because yours was more Doctor Strangey, and then
Yes.
mine, I was trying to go more Hellraiser kind of white blue.
Which works.
Yeah.
Which works really well.
Both of them were cool though.
By
Like,
the time
yeah.
you get to the last movie, though, you realize, you know, why this
Yeah.
power is there. Yes. Come on, Bullseye.
Bullseye,
There's no smoking in there.
And he ain't gonna smoke because we couldn't do it in the
What are you gonna
location
do?
anyway.
Charge me with smoking?
I can't remember what movie that line's from, but
Is that in a movie?
It's a
Oh,
movie,
okay.
yeah. And I loved it when I heard it the first time. A lot of the shit I write is from other movies. Yeah.
Knew it. Fucking knew it.
And the energy you see from Raymond here is just him.
When do we go back
I
in?
fucking love his energy.
I know, me too.
We've got one thing left to do. Capture Jason Voorhees.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah. Come on.
That was fun.
Bullet's badass. That's a great fucking episode, dude. You pulled that shit off, bro.
We pulled that shit off.
Yeah.
That was a big chunk of you too. And he won't want to take credit for it, but he did a lot on that.
Well, you saved my ass on that one because I didn't like my script at all. So you fucking nailed it. And I love the John Woo vibe you gave it.
Yeah.
It's so good, dude. So good.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes literally.
Yeah.
Like when Freddy's hat is involved.
and
And that was also me under the table handing him the hat.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
you
me.
did.
I was on the floor.
Oh, yeah, you did. And that location was where did we shoot that again? Oh, yeah,
That
that's
was
the
like-
real estate office.
Yeah, there's a real estate office.
Yep. 110% always.
There
bro.
I am, directed by Steve Eaton. Please don't call me Steven unless I owe you money. If I owe you money, I'm okay with it.
All right. Oh, next
He
feature length
really
episode.
does focus. That man brings it 110%, if not more, all the time.
Every time. Yeah, Raymond's fucking great to work with every time. Dude, yeah, that's fun as shit.
Yeah, we had a good time doing that episode too. I remember that one's like one of those, and we have this conversation a lot where we're like, okay, have we done too much? And usually I'll beg you like, okay, tell me when I've gone too far, because
Right.
I end up writing them like they're multi-million-dollar movies, and you'll be like, nope,
Yeah.
too much. And then like the last time he's like, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. And I bit on this last one because it's like, yeah, why not? Like we
a fish
well, we always
being
talk,
caught.
we always talk about these fan films, and they're fan films.
Yeah.
But what are we utilizing it for?
Yeah.
Right. We wanted to build an audience to watch our work, right? We want to get a monetized YouTube channel, which we did. Now what? You're on this last movie. So do we use this platform that we've created to, piggyback off of it and show people what we're really fucking made of?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we're trying to do. So you sold me on that. Instead of being chicken shit and not push the envelope on some of the things I know we could probably do.
Like a snake oil salesman, I sold him on it.
Yeah.
And now we're like, tomorrow we get to shoot the first part of Nightmares. And we're both like, yes, let's do this. But oh my God, we have to do this.
And there's a lot.
And there's so much.
There's a lot, and in my brain, I'm thinking, God, if we would have made this easier, we would be done with it. And people would be fine with it.
I know, but it's tricky because like we feel like, at least I think like when when you did when we kicked the script back and forth, we kind of got to the point where we're like, okay, we paid everything off. And that's big. Like if you don't, if you got a movie and it doesn't have a good third act, you don't have a movie.
No.
And if you do a series with 3 acts and it doesn't have a good third act, you don't have a series.
Yeah.
So,
and what's cool is I think that this last film not only makes sense on its own if you watched it, but anybody who's followed the entire series will be fucking satisfied to see that every film got better and bigger.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Right? We're good.
Yeah.
We're good, bro. You did a great job, man. Did a great job. Everybody.
Yeah.
Hope you guys
and to
enjoyed
all
it.
of the actors and everybody who's worked crew for us, we couldn't thank you more.
Yeah.
It's been amazing working with you, and let's once more into the breach, that they say.
Yeah. I kind of had a moment today talking about that, just thinking about everybody that's helped us do this stuff. And it's
crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It really is. It's badass. Okay. Well, we made through all 8 this week before we have to go film. So all 8 episodes right now are still available on YouTube. You can watch them in our compilation film, Jason Voorhees Origins, or you can watch them individually if you like, and then you don't have to hear all us talking shit over the top of it. Other films that follow is Awake in the Darkness, The Hunt, and soon Jason Voorhees Nightmares. Yeah, bro. And that's our Horrorverse. And remember to go back and watch The Shape too. That's a fun one to jump on and get kind of a backstory of Michael, at least, and why he ends up at Camp Crystal Lake. So that's kind of cool.
It really is all one big. It's God. Have you ever looked at how many hours the whole thing is?
Oh shit!
It's got to be like 6 hours.
I haven't. At least that much. Yeah. Yeah, Focus, no question. I agree with you, man. Yeah, each film does get better, buddy, and bigger. It's pretty cool and more complex. And the one thing I can say that I'm super proud of is we give time for the characters to evolve, and that to me is a big deal. And not in a boring way. They're a fun watch. You know, a lot of times you can get caught, I think, in something that drags on and is boring as shit because the characters aren't interesting. But our actors carry these fuckers really well.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think we've got something special. We do. We really do. Okay, so we've got less than 3 days.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate you, bro, and everything you do, man. Thank you for backing this thing and watching every fucking thing we make. It's cool as shit, Mark. Thank you.
Couldn't do it without you guys.
I'm telling you. So crowdfunding campaign, less than 4 days now, and we're going to be ending that sucker unless we hit this $5,000 goal, which we're super close right now.
I think we should do it.
We might be able to.
Yeah,
I mean, if somebody out of the blue buys one executive producer perk, we're there.
Yeah.
We're
I mean, and honestly,
there.
if you have money and you want something out of us, just call. We'll probably end up saying yes, as long as it isn't too weird.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, even then.
Well, I did have that one guy who was going to give us all that money.
And if it was me, I would have goddamn done it. I know how to commit.
Yeah. And then the day came when he was going to give us some of the money. And then all of a sudden he was no longer available on Messenger.
God damn it.
So if he really did get my dick pic, it would have been out there for nothing. I would have given that away for free, which probably is the value of it. But
I just don't understand. Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. If you're going to do it, it doesn't have to actually be your dick.
I know, but I like original work.
I know.
You
could have given him the second one when you got the money. Be like, hey, just so you know, this is actually what you paid for.
But sending somebody else's dick pic is like doing a fan film.
Yeah.
You don't own it. It's not really yours.
Yeah. If it was mine, it would have been like, okay, look, I know I said 1,000, but here's $12. Okay. That's what you get.
Oh man, Jesus Christ. Anyway, guys,
I respect you for not doing it.
Yeah, I would.
By the way,
shit,
but for real.
If you want to back the movie, that's fine.
Yeah, back the movie. Just back the movie. I mean, we're artists for fuck's sakes. But
picture my dick. What the hell's wrong with you? Anyway, yeah, that guy's no longer on my friends list, by the way.
That's lame.
I know. I should. I've been wanting to do a screenshot of the stuff and post it just to warn people of who this person is, because he's on a lot of people's that we know.
Yeah.
And he lies a lot. He thinks and he will have this story about how he knows these people in the industry and all this shit. And he talks a big game with money, and then all of a sudden he'll want a dick pic, and then he disappears off the face of the planet and you don't send it, and he's supposed to send you money for the campaign. Okay.
I'm way cheaper if you pay before. I'm just saying, whoever you might be.
Fan fishing.
And it might even be my dick.
Right.
Might.
That's so funny, dude. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching this week with me and Steve here today. No, we'll be fine. We got the Necronomicon. We'll be
for real.
Yeah. We're gonna start filming this weekend.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
In like less than 24 hours.
Yep, it's ready to go. Go time. All right, everybody. Thanks again for watching.
Thank you guys so much for coming.
Hanging in there with us. And remember, Indiegogo, Jason Voorhees Nightmares. We got a few days left. Please hop on there.
Please
check it out. And
if we get 500 people, $3, we're golden.
We're gold. We are fucking gold. All right. Everybody, have a great